think this was how things were going to go when Sentinel came in?
Okay, there we go. We are all set and good to go. We've got everything posted up, so we can get started. This is Brigadier General Valkyrie of the SMC, Spectre Mercenary Company Nelson. Today I have Oldnavy, 1981, and he's going to be undergoing his BCT training for the SMC. So, let's do a bit of housekeeping stuff and we'll go into it. So, basic combat training, or BCT, this is the standard that we use to determine if you have the necessary skills to join us, and if you don't, where we can improve. It consists of multiple skill testing exercises, including communications, building clearing, firearm proficiency, halo jumping, the ability to work under pressure with minimal equipment, and stealth. The entirety of this thing will take between 90 and 120 minutes, and test all of those skill sets. At the culmination of the training, the participant will be graded on their performance by the attending TO, training officer, which is me in this case, and recommended for a rank of either Private or Private 2, and if you hit every single tick on all the boxes that I want to see, I'll give you a further rank of PFC, Private First Class, highest rank we can give you. So BCT, this is not a matter of if you pass it, it is a matter of when. You will pass this thing. Everyone does. Again, this is primarily to determine where your skills are and where we need to maybe focus on some training if you need that. It's your course, so your understanding and your skills will dictate how long it's going to be, but so far we haven't had any go past about an hour and 45 minutes, hour and 50 minutes. So, plenty of time. Let's see. So we got that done. We got your uniform all set up, and I see your weapons all good. Weapons should be stripped. I think it is. I think I'm just doing a visual glitch right now. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's just going over a visual glitch right now. That's fine. I can see your weapons good. Okay. The only other thing you need to know is the only items that you are going to be permitted to use are a canteen, binoculars, and Mark I syringes. That's it. Can't use any. You can, however, as the assault class, you can use your class ability. Not the grenade, the gas grenade. The ability. That's fine. Okay. So, do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get right into it. So we're gonna get right into it. In terms of, thank you. So I'll mention that different squad leaders may decide to do things differently. However, for the purposes of BCT, when referring to yourself or when I'm doing any kind of commands or movements, we'll refer to ourselves in sequence by numbers based on how you appear on my screen. So I will be number 1, I'll be number 1, and you'll be number 2. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, example, we'll head on out, 1 moving.
2 moving.
Perfect. So keep in mind, different squad leaders may decide to not use that. For example, me, I don't do that. I use your call sign. That's how it goes. I'll refer to you as whatever you would like your call sign to be at the end of this, and I'll say things like Valkyrie moving or Valkyrie whatever. Just that's just how I do it, but everyone's going to do it differently. All right.
All right. Coming up.
Copy that. All right. 1 set facing West Road.
2 set facing southeast. So do you want me to set up on the road with you? Or...
Yep. So you can just set it behind me. So when we do any kind of movement, you'll always be in sequence. Whoever's the point man, the number 1 person, will be in the front. Then, for example, with you being number 2, you'll be in the back, etc., etc. If we had 3 and 4. So we go over a couple movement drills here, as well as crossing the road. So the 2 movement drills, 2 movement formations that you need to know for us are column or line and staggered. Column is extremely simple. We're in it right now. It's just a line. Now, no matter what formation you're in, there's a couple standards that you need to consider. Number 1, the first person in a squad, so in this case it's me, is the 1. My area of responsibility is everything in front of me. And as a result, everything in front of the squad. The last person, in this case, you're the number 2. You're the last person. You have the same responsibility, but it's everything behind you. So what that means is that when we're walking down a main road, it's your job to check behind us every 10 to 20 seconds. Make sure we don't got a vehicle coming up behind us. We don't got any patrols. We don't got anything major that we got to look out for. If you see it, you call it out. You let your team leader know. They make a decision on what they want to do. If we had 4 people, generally speaking, as best practice, the number 2 person covers the left, and the number 3 person covers the right. You just adapt that tactic based on how many players you have. So, for example, for us, I'll cover the front, and then I would just let you know, like, hey, I'll be watching our relative left, or you can watch the right or something, just so everybody knows what everyone has to do. So that's column. Pretty simple. The next one that we're going to go over is staggered. Staggered's very easy. If I call a squad stagger formation, all you do is move to the other side. You let me know that you're moving. So 2 moving, 2 set and stagger. However you want to say it, it's all good. And what that does, that lets me know that you're over on the other side. Again, very simple, this concept. How do you know you're going to be the one that moves? The number 1 and the number 3 person always stay on the same side of the road. The number 2 and the number 4 person always move, no matter what. So in this case, you're the number 2, that's why you moved. If I was on your side of the road, 1 crossing, 1 set. If I was on this side and called the stagger, you would just move back to this location.
So
very easy.
Be here, and I'll just say 2 moving.
Yep.
Or then 2 set.
Yep. 2. Yep. You could say 2 moving across, 2 set and stagger position. Something like that lets the team leader know, like, okay, hey, they're over there. Because if you don't say anything, I've just kind of got to hope that you have done it, and that's that level of communication that's really nice to hear, because it tells everyone knows what they're doing, and you just have to trust you just trust basically what your team's doing at that point. Make sense? Awesome.
Makes sense.
Awesome. Okay, so still on this road. Last thing to go over is road crossing. So when you cross a road, you don't want to cross it all at the same time, because you may not be able to look at up and down the road for a target. So what you do is you do it tactically. Now, there's only 2 of us, so we can't do the full example as if there was 4, but as 2 of us, you would just be set on a location, aiming at a certain area. So for example, right now, 1 set holding west. You, similar thing on your end, 2 set holding east, northeast, however you want to say it, whatever you think is a good area to say. And then I'll say, all right, cross. And then you and me cross over. And we basically just keep our weapons up, watching the other side of the road, and then 1 set, cross the road.
Crossing the other side of the road.
Yep.
2 set.
Good. And if I call across, we'll do it together that way. We both get across at the same time. Certain situations you might not do that. But for the most part, that's how it's going to go. If you had 3 people, the middle person, so let's say you and me had 3 people right now, you'd be the middle person as the 2. You would just cross while me and the 3 person cover, and you would pick a side. You would pick my side or the other side to cover, and then that person would move over. But you'd have to let us know. Because if you just cross and say I'm covering, like we don't know who you're covering, and if I have to take off my eyes off the road to look at you, that's a danger. So communication and good calls are what I want you guys to kind of get in the habit of doing, and you will get tons of practice with this when you're playing with us. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Awesome. And then with 4 people, the 1 and the 4 cover, and then the 2 and the 3 cross over. 2 covers 1, 3 covers 4, and then the 1 and the 4 can move in. Pretty simple. All right, 1 move into Hilo on the south side.
Two
Right.
moving on you to the south side.
Yep, 1 set by Hilo. So
2 set by Hilo.
perfect. Okay, getting into a vehicle. Vehicles, trucks, cars, helicopters, planes. I don't care who gets in first when you get in. The only thing I care about, and this will make sense later, is where you get in. So I use a helicopter to describe it because it has the most spots. We have pilot seat, left 1, left 2. Co-pilot seat, right 1, right 2. So when you get on, all you got to tell me, for example, if you got onto the right 2 slot, let's say you're right here, you would just say 2 on left 2. That will make more sense of why we do that a little bit later on, but that's all you got to say. So, instructor and pilot seat, you can get in on your own time.
2 on left 2.
Exactly. Perfect. Very simple. And obviously if you're in a truck, just don't make it, it doesn't have to be super complicated. It can be as simple as 2 getting in back passenger, 2 getting in back driver's seat. That's fine. Something simple. All right. So we're going to head off to Alpha Point. On the way there, just to let you know, there's a couple things that we can go over. One of them is bearings. So, do you know the concept of bearings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are they?
The direction in which what you're facing in a compass term, like
Yes,
for
do you
example,
know? Okay, go ahead.
like if I was facing west, obviously I don't know how to call it out now since there's no numbers in the compass if I'm looking right on my screen, but I would say somewhere like northwest 260.
Okay, perfect. So, you're very close, and literally it's just knowing the numbers. So, north is 0 or 360, east is 90, south 180, west 270. So we're currently heading bearing 270 degrees west. I'm going to switch and go towards Alpha. We're now heading bearing roughly, very roughly, 235 degrees southwest. You do not have to do that by any means. You do not have to at any point use that stuff. All that is a higher level of communication. If you want to do it, that's amazing. If not, that's okay. Just saying I'm heading southwest, that's a good general area. The bearings are good for when you have like multiple squads or multiple people, and you have like a squad approaching. It's a little bit more like specified and defined where the targets are. So it's just a little bit more specific. But again, don't have to. All right. Helicopter down, pilot out, covering west.
2 out, covering northeast.
Good. Okay. So, before we go into the next part, I'm going to go over the concept of the 3 Ds. This is how we do callouts. They are description, direction, and distance. What is it? Where is it? How far away is it? So, a very simple callout for the 3Ds would be something like 3-man patrol approaching from the southeast 200 meters away. You can go as basic or as complicated as you want, as long as you get the information out. That's all I want to see. So that's it. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. So, with that, sometimes you don't get the distance part out. For example, helicopters. There's going to be a few that fly around us here. While we're conducting this, almost never are you going to get the exact distance, but you can always get the description and direction. I'm more prioritizing the first two than the last one. That's more for like when you're in the field on the ground and you can mark a target or use your binoculars and say it's exactly this distance. But again, the first two are the priority. All right, let's head west towards Alpha Marker. One moving. One set by building.
2 moving. 2 set by building.
Perfect. So, we got 2 concepts now to go over for breaching. Again, you may breach differently with different squads. These are the 2 everybody knows how to do. One is a stagger breach, the other is a wing breach. We'll go through stagger breach first. So, with a stagger breach, I use the term stagger for a purpose. The stagger movement drill that we went over just a few minutes ago, that's how you set this up. So, we're on the left side of the door. I'm going to call stagger breach. You're going to move over. If we had a third person, they'd be with me. Fourth person, they'd be with you. Now, when you're doing a breach, you can use a flashbang if you want to. If you think there's targets in a room, you can definitely flash the room before you enter, and that's fine. You also don't have to if you don't want to. It's up to you guys what you want to do and how you want to do that with the resources that you got. Now, when breaching, typically the person closest to the door should probably be the one that calls the breach or has the flashbangs if you're going to use them. So, for example, that's me. I have the flashes. So, when I call a breach, I'm going to prep the flash. I am going to use a flashbang. I'm going to prep it, and then I'm going to throw it. I'm going to call breach. When breaching, for a stagger breach, Helo approaching from east. Everyone down. Alright, that's a good example of the first 2 Ds. I don't know how far away it was, so I couldn't see it. But you see kind of what we get at. Alright, so I'm going to call the breach. The person calling the breach never breaches first. They breach last, always. The reason for that is, say I throw a flashbang. I would throw one, and then I would cover our 6. You would breach first. If we had a number 3 and a number 4 person, they would breach in sequence of your numbers. So you would go first, followed by your number 3, then your number 4, and then I would come in last. If you had the flashbangs, or you were the one calling the breach, maybe you have a better vantage point than I do, it would go, you call it, 3 breaches, 4 breaches, I breach, you cover 6, and then you breach. Make sense?
Makes sense.
You just go through your numbers. That's all you got to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice that. We're going to do a stagger breach. What I want to hear is I want to hear you call out anything that you think is important for a team leader. Open doors, explosive barrels, whether or not you hear voices, whether or not you see adjacent rooms. Anything like that needs to be called out to a squad leader because, again, they have to make decisions based on information that you give them. If we had 4 people in a squad and all 4 of us say, open door on the south side, I'm not going to be upset at that because in the event that a squad leader maybe doesn't hear that from one person, they might hear it from the second or the third person. I'd rather hear it from everybody than no one. So, give that a shot. On my go, we're gonna breach. Got flash ready. Cooking flash. Copy. Cooking flash. Flash out. 2 breach.
2 breach.
Copy. Covering east. Moving in.
Building right side of building.
Okay. So open door west side. Good. Rest of the room clear. East side clear. Good. All right. Is there anything else you think in this room that might be dangerous?
Other
Go.
than the door right there, no.
Go ahead and all right. Go ahead and stack up on that door.
Where would that be?
Right there. I'm gonna show you what that was. Come with me. So that's a game. That's a game mechanic that not many people know about. Right here. This is what I shot. If you see dynamite that is open, it can explode if you shoot it. This right here. This is also dynamite, but it's not open. I can shoot this for hours. Nothing will happen.
Okay. Also, I hear some voices that might come by, so.
Yep, I've got audibles to our northeast. So we'll deal with yep, they'll be coming our way. We'll deal with them when they get here. See if I can't scan out where they might be. Alright, I'm gonna send up a drone very quick. Yep. Eyes on.
Shoot them?
Yep, you can take Alpha. Kill. Let's see if I can't find the others. We got a target on Alpha.
Moving in.
Yep, Hilo coming in from the northwest. Keep in line. Alright, Hilo's cleared.
Oh, it's right next to us.
No, it's not.
It's right on top of us.
Yep. Alright, Hilo's cleared southeast. Good kill. Now Hilo spotted. Let's take this thing out. Hilo going down, going southeast. Approaching back for another pass. Hilo down. Alright.
2 moving in on building.
Yeah,
Let's see
copy.
if that guy's still inside or near it.
Copy that. Alright, targets are below us. Alpha. He's down the hill.
Which side?
Good. Want to see if you catch up on that. North, down the hill. Now I can see a few targets down there, and all targets eliminated. Alright. Come on back over this way. So, see that? You had no idea where the threat was until I told you. That's why the direction thing is so important, because if I tell you, target's down the hill, if you're facing east, you might think it's down the hill that way, when in fact I'm at north. You got no idea. So the direction thing is really important. Alright. So, we've done a stagger breach, or we're going to do a wing breach. So, I'm gonna lead this, you'll go with me. So a wing breach, exactly what it sounds like a bird opening its wings. This is when you have a situation like this. You got cover on one side, but not on the other. I can't appropriately set us up in a stagger breach here, because we don't really have good visibility. We don't have it. So what I want to do is, I would call it a wing breach at this point. So the way it works, you'll stack up on the side of the door that you have the cover in. If you can see into the other room, that's cool. You can check it. You can make sure you don't got any threats or anything. If you do, you can call it out. It might be important. But when you do a wing breach, you are going to only enter the room as if all you can see is straight ahead and to your respective side. In this case, it's left. So, the first person, unlike with a stagger breach, the first person will breach in. They will not even check behind them. They will just move in and clear one side and focus on that. The next person is going to go behind they will clear their 6. Once that is cleared, you can then join them on the other side. The reason for that, again, you want to make sure you're covered. You got 360-degree coverage. Make sure you don't got any threats. And then if you don't, let's say there is a threat on the north side, you can join me in engaging that target. We got 2 guns on 1, and those are a hell of a lot better odds. So I like that a lot better. So we're going to practice that. So stack up on my 6, ready for practice. All right, team wing breaching on my go. Keep in mind, I'm also not throwing a flashbang right now. Number 1, I don't have great visibility to do this. Look how far I got in the room I got to get just to actually like do that. Like it's pretty rough. So I typically on a wing breach, I forgot to mention that, I'm not going to throw a flash. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to breach. So on my go, I'm going to do a wing breach. On my call, 3, 2, 1, breaching in. East side door open, north window closed.
Soft clear.
Copy. Perfect. And that's it. It's a wing breach. Helo coming in from the east. Stay in the speed. Flying overhead. Alright, Helo's gone west. Perfect. Now we've already cleared outside here. We can head on out. 1 heading to the Helo. 1 in pilot, instructor and pilot seat.
Getting the Elo. Just gonna go the other way around, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's the elevation. Here, let me get it up on a different point. There you go. This should be a little bit better for you.
Alright, left side too.
Perfect. So that is all the training that you need to join us. That's it. That's all you need to know. Now's the time for you to show off to me what you know. Now, do you know what a halo jump is? Also sometimes referred to as a helo jump.
Mm-hmm.
What does the acronym stand for, or what is it in your best description? Also, heading bearing 135 degrees southeast.
I have no clue what the acronym stands for, but all I do know is that you just jump from high enough altitude to the point where you can just parachute and reach the target.
Perfect. Great description. It's exactly what it is. So, halo, high altitude, low opening, H-A-L-O, or helo, H-E-L-O, high elevation, low opening. So, what I like to see with a halo jump is a jump made from 1,000 meters or higher. Typically, your halo jumps are going to be between 1,000 to 1,500 meters, sometimes higher. Your low opening, I can do a halo jump and deploy my chute between 15 to 25 meters from the ground and still land it safely and go to work. If you are not comfortable doing that, my minimum requirement is a chute deployment 150 to 200 meters from the target zone. That's my minimum. If you think you can do lower, that's awesome, because that means you can go to work faster without being in the air too long where you're vulnerable. So we're going to do this from 1,500 meters. It's going to scale up a little bit. And there we go. Okay. Okay, so that's a halo jump. Your goal is Alpha. It's a southwest helo platform on the base below us. So that's what a halo jump is. Now, this is now going to come into play. Do you remember at the beginning when I explained to you, I'd explain why I get you guys to call out where you are on the vehicle? Mm-hmm. This situation is why. Because let's say we had a full team and one of them was a sniper. Well, I want a sniper to get set up before you guys get down, because they might be able to see stuff at a higher point of elevation that we can't. So what I would do is I would say, let's say the sniper was in the co-pilot seat. I'll say, all right, I'll hold co-pilot or sniper and co-pilot, you're cleared to jump. They would jump first. They would be the only ones jumping. They would then go down to the location, make sure that they can secure a sniper post, let me know they're good, and then I would call everybody else to jump based on what I wanted to do. If I want all of us on the ground at once, I'll call, all right, everyone, all ready, all cleared to jump. That's why I get you to name your position, especially in a helicopter for stuff like this. That's where the important stuff hits off. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Perfect. All right, so Alpha's your goal. This is your objective once you land. You have to kill 4 targets. Don't care what they are, to an extent. You must kill 4 targets and then capture, holding square and grabbing the target, an HVT, high value target. For this milsim, HVTs are the following units: the Sentinels with the red hat, the commanders, radio operators, and bagmen. You have to find one of them after you kill 4 targets, bring them to me, and then you can clear the base however you want to. Now, you are permitted the use of a suppressor on your weapon, so if you want to put that on now, you can. If you can't put the if it seems like you can't put the suppressor on right now, you need to aim the weapon first. There you go. So you can put your suppressor on your weapons, and then yeah, that's going to be your goal. Your goal is going to be to kill those 4 targets, capture an HVT, bring them back to me successfully. Do that all stealthily without being detected, which, by the way, is being shot at. If you're yellow line on the compass, that's fine. If you're orange line, that's still fine. You're detected once you get shot at and your compass stays red line. Do you have any questions about that?
Just about where we're about to land. Is it the building on
Southwest helipad. It's straight on Alpha.
Gotcha. Alpha Mark is a little glitched right now since
Okay.
it's actually showing me to the abyss of the ocean. So
awesome. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. So thanks, Ubisoft. So what it is the Southwest helipad.
is it the one near the end of the river? That little skeleton building?
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. So if you take if you want to, you can check your map. So you're facing the Skell Security R&D Center. It's the helipad that's southeast, so the one to the farthest, like bottom left, is where I want you to land.
Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. So that's your goal. So do you have any other questions? Anything you want clarification on?
Nothing yet. We're just. I want to see if I can get my binoculars out real quick to see if I can.
No, I don't think you can when you're on. You can't when you're on here. You can, however, when you land, you can use your binocs. You won't be able to see anything from this distance anyway.
All right. Left side 1 ready. Good.
Copy that. Yep, I saw that you moved. So, and good thing that you called that out. So that's important, right? Because that might change the jump. So L1, you are cleared to jump. Go ahead.
All right. 2 jumping. L1
jumping. All right, I'm going to descend the helicopter and land to the southwest of the helipad.
Is it the right one? One southwest? Or
Southwest, yep.
Okay.
Southwest helipad. It's the helipad closest to us.
I think there's people on it. I don't have to land directly on it, right?
On or near it. It's up to you. However you want to do it. Alright. Helo landed.
2 landed.
Alright. It's on you. I will not be assisting, I will only be watching.
Does a high value target have to be alive or dead? My fault for not asking earlier. Okay.
Nope, that's all good. Has to be alive. Yep,
Gotcha.
have to capture the HVT alive. I didn't realize it was muted there.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I've been found.
It's all good. Keep going. Alright, well. Alright. A lot of targets. So what I'll do, use your syringes there. Now, they actually have like a fair amount of they actually have a fair amount here, as in like yeah, drones for some reason. That's very random.
Yeah,
So,
I was just afraid about dying to that drone over there.
oh, it's all good. It's all good. We'll just work on taking out the, I'll assist you in taking these things out. Alright, aim drones out.
Or, wait, can I use flashes or no?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
I can use smokes, right?
Nope.
Oh, no smokes, I mean gas grenades.
Nope.
Isn't that the assault class ability, though?
Nope. When I say the assault class ability, I mean like your L1 R1.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that. Alpha marker, by the way, I have marked as... Oh, you got one. Nice. Alright, perfect.
Yep.
Well, I'll commit a war crime now. Alright.
Who's shooting at me deserves it.
Mm-hmm. So we'll go ahead and we'll clear this base out. I'll assist. Now, what we're gonna do, you can go and heal and I'll cover you. Yep.
Where do you need me to go?
Oh, you're gonna lead. You're gonna lead us through this, so you just give me orders and I'll follow you.
Okay. Well, let's first take out this juggernaut.
Copy that on you.
Alright, let's move. Move up to this corpse over here.
Copy that. Taking cover. Right, down.
I don't think we can get this head from here. Let's move up left side of this helipad so we can get in a better angle.
Oh, I'm down.
2 moving. Oh, you're down? Oh, damn. That's not great. Gotcha. I'll come to res you. That's another Juggernaut. Oh, those are 3. I hope we don't have any snipers. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your body here, my bad. I have the markers off for the teammates, so I got all
Nope,
the
that's how it
Juggernauts.
should be. Alright, Juggernaut should be eliminated, so I'm back on your 6. Weapon reloaded.
So it looks like we're just getting hit by Artie. So I'm gonna move up to this tree pot over here. I'll move up here. I'll cover you while you move up.
Copy, moving. One's target, northeast, taken out.
Copy that. Moving up to the scale site center board. Alright, set. You can move. Gotcha. Moving up to the trash bin in front of me. Northeast. Going now.
Cover
Set.
that.
You can move.
Taking out target. Okay, moved up. I'm on your 6, about 10 meters behind you, southwest. I got eyes on a
Gotcha.
target,
Taking out
moving
this target
east
up
on
here.
the second target. Breacher on Alpha.
Gotcha.
Mortar.
Take it out.
Moving.
Once you're done, let's move up to the. I'm gonna move up to this plant pod over here. Moving. Set. You can move.
Where do you want me to go?
Actually, no. Stay where you are. Can you still clear me? I'm gonna move up to this generator up here.
Yeah, copy, I can cover you.
All right, moving.
Do that.
All right, set. You can move.
Up and moving to planter. Set on location. I got visuals for northwest. And I've got an open door to my northeast on building 02, I believe. Building 2 just to our northeast. Door, closed door northeast, and then open door northwest. Target to northwest. Eyes on. Target is radio operator. Taking target.
Gotcha. Oh, crap. He's dead. All right. After that mortar hits, I'm gonna move up to the trash bin.
Move for it.
All right, moving up. Set. All right, so you can move. I'm gonna move up inside the building right here. I'll move up right here. All right, set.
Copy. Moving up. One set.
Two's gonna move up and clear out this building in front of us, and then
Copy.
After that, I'm
So just be advised, we got an office space to our northeast. Northwest, you've got an entrance on the northeast side as well as the southwest side. And we've still got the building entrance to our northeast, which is a separate portion of this structure.
gotcha. I'm just gonna set up northeast on this door to our right. Let's just clear out this little room.
Copy that on you.
I'm gonna set.
Copy. Moving up. Setting on door. Visibility in very low. Don't see anything from my point of view.
All right, two's breaching.
Copy. Breaching in. So southeast side cleared on your 6. I see open door.
Building's clear.
Yep, open door northwest.
Yeah. So from where I can see, second room's clear.
Copy that.
I think we're good. Alright, I'm just gonna set up on this door from the outside right here. Be advised, there's a turret, so if you're gonna move across this door, be careful. The turret is roughly more to the north side of northeast.
Copy that. Turret is a mortar. All I see is a mortar.
Oh no, there's a turret that just set down. Okay. So to the right side of the mortar, there's a turret that just set down. Next to the
Okay,
watchtower.
copy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over here and deactivate this turret. Sorry, this mortar, since that turret just deactivated. While I do that, I'm just gonna move up to the block up on this door to our left.
Copy that. I'll be on your 6.
Moving up.
Copy. Clearing. Southeast side looks clear at this point. I got no targets towards the east, no audibles to the north. Not disregard. Northeast, up on the roof, sniper on Alpha, 160 meters out.
You ready to take it out?
Yep, copy. On your go.
No.
Okay. Am I clear to take it?
Yep.
Copy. Take a shot. Alpha down.
Alright, going to deactivate the mortar.
Copy. I'm covering.
Mortar's deactivated.
Copy. Yeah, I think I got eyes on that turret now to the north.
Yeah. Shuriken everywhere else. Was there a sniper that you at all see in building with the M over there?
On the
That
east
mark.
building?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a drone and I'll scan. Drone up.
I'm covering.
No sniper on roof. No sniper on rooftop. However, I'm hearing something a little bit more to the southeast. I've got one sniper on Alpha.
Do that.
I'm not seeing any other. I'm not seeing any other targets, nor am I hearing any.
Do you think we're clear enough to walk up and get that turret?
Oh yes, most likely. Yeah, most likely.
Alright, I'm gonna step on these stairs and I'm just gonna walk over to that turret.
Copy. I'll just stay put here, I guess, and I'll cover.
Thank you.
I got eyes on you. Turret disabled.
From where these wires are going, no, I don't think I have eyes on Jen. Alright, let's go ahead and try and take out Alpha marker.
Copy that. Moving towards Alpha.
Moving towards you.
Reloading firearm. Reloaded max ammo.
Covering.
Switching over to sidearm. I've got eyes on stairs. Likely will lead down southeast towards Alpha.
Got you. I hear someone just got off of radio northwest of my position.
Northwest.
building.
Copy that. I'll move on your 6.
I think they're in building, so I'm
Copy
gonna.
that. So we got 2 entrances. We got one just in front of you there to the northeast. We've got 2 entrances here. One to the northwest and one that will enter the northeast. We got 3
Let's go
entrances in
ahead and
total.
Let's go ahead and enter this one.
Copy that. On your 6.
Alright. 2 breaching.
Copy. 1 moving in. Breaching. Northeast side cleared.
Northwest side clear.
Copy. I think I saw a target. Bravo target. Just doing a scan, saw him pop up. Yep, ears on.
Think you can go take it out?
Yeah, copy. That's radio operator. Target down.
Copy that. Alright. I guess we just think the last one here is Alpha. So I think we just can run up here and just take them out.
Copy. Sounds good. Southwest cleared.
Well, yeah, definitely wandered.
Alpha? Nope, he sticks here. It's where he always is.
Just patrols here.
Yep. Target down. Oh! Oh! That's why there was so much targets here. I wonder, because there's way more targets here than there usually is. That was a outcast mission. Weird.
Ooh.
Interesting. It's never happened before. Well, alright. Area base secured. Let's head back to the southwest towards the helo. One moving.
Two's moving, just
Yep.
good distance behind you.
Yep. Eyes on. 20 meters on my 6. Sounds good. Okay, so a couple things to go over. Number one, obviously you weren't able to do that stealthily. We did get spotted. You know, we had to deal with that. However, that being said, you didn't go down. You had good shots. You called out targets great. You still got the HVT, which is great. That's fantastic. So, good job. Now, could that we're going to take the helicopter on this one. The other one's too damaged. All right,
Gotcha.
instructor and pilot seat.
Alright, left one.
Copy that. Taking off.
Two in.
All right. So, now, would you have been able to do that completely stealthily if we didn't have that mission there? By how methodical you were at doing that, I would say so. Obviously, it didn't happen, but you did great at first, and then there was just a lot of targets for some odd reason. So, I think that was good. Callouts were good. Shots were good. You know, you moved quick through everything. So, other than the fact that it might have been a good idea to maybe take your drone out, keep in mind and this is just to see if you guys catch up on it. Exactly. So that would have been a clarifying thing. So I said no items, and I usually just let people go at this thing, and if they don't ask about the drone, I don't talk about it. So,
Yeah.
But a drone isn't an item. It's part of your kit. But you did great otherwise. Obviously, and a lot of that stuff that I was mentioning, that's a lot of, like, quite a bit of it's like very nitpicky, and it's more nitpicky for like really small things that you can kind of work on. So otherwise, great job. Again, breaching, good. I would, however, slow down with the breaching a little bit. Like, make sure everybody's there. Make sure you're telling people what you're doing. Like, I could tell based on the room that we were in, you probably wanted a wing breach or a stagger, but not everybody will. Pilot out. So it's good to just call out, you know, conducting wing breach, doing stagger, whatever it is. Okay. So we're almost done. What we're going to do is we're going to clear this entire base. I'm not going to give you any orders. I'm not going to expect you to follow me. I'm just going to assist you in clearing the base out. And just one second, just getting a couple things here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to clear the base out, and then we're going to go into course of fire for your rifle and your pistol. So
Gotcha. I'm alone.
you're gonna if you're gonna use your drone, one's moving. I'm gonna move towards the control tower and secure that to give us a bit of a vantage point.
Copy that.
Yeah, we got a
Tell you if
vehicle.
anyone's on the way.
Yeah, copy.
Don't really see anyone on the way there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a commander up here. And
Want to mark him?
no one's on roof.
Okay, copy that.
No one's by entrance door or watching it, other than
Copy.
the one you killed.
Copy. I'm moving in then. One's breaching in. All right. Double timing it up. And draw their attention with the sound that I got. Alright. targets heard me. Descending a couple flights of stairs, waiting for them to approach me.
Yeah, A and B right now. They're just B's looking outside. A's coming downstairs right now.
Yep, I got eyes on.
Still looking, but so far I don't see anything.
B's about to follow.
Whoa. God.
Target down.
All right, we got backup.
Eliminating target, melee. Target down.
Nice. Okay.
Right. Area's cleared. Getting
gonna
into
come-
control tower.
I'm gonna come by. I'm gonna enter in through A marker.
Copy that. Eyes on. Alright, I got eyes on the lower half of the base. Taking a couple scans. I got a heavy. Rifleman by a medical tent. I'm pretty sure I saw a drone operator. I don't see him now. Do have a rocket gunner that I'm going to eliminate on alpha marker. Alpha's down. I got a
Moving
breacher. Yeah, we got a breacher patrolling. Breacher's out. Where's the heavy? Where'd he go? Ah, there's the heavy. No, it's not. Where's the heavy? Alright, got eyes on a rifleman on alpha, taking the shot. Oh, got eyes on heavy.
I'm set up. I see. Oh no, that's a mortar. Right here on the A marker.
Copy that. I got no eyes. I got no visual.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go and try and move in up there and take it out.
Copy that. I'm descending towards the mortar. Shoot deployed. 30 meters from ground. Landing. Boots on ground. Eyes on by set on by mortar. Eyes on targets on alpha marker.
Yeah, I'm
should
gonna go and
have-
take him.
Copy that. Go ahead. I'm going to disable the mortar. Mortar down. Right, alpha marker is 60 meters north of my position. I'm going to be moving around his 6 on the south side. I got eyes on.
Heavy by me, northeast side from where I'm standing,
Yeah,
right
copy.
here.
Copy. I got him. If you got eyes on Bravo, take the shot.
Shoot.
Good kills. Right.
Okay, found body.
3 targets eliminated.
Gotcha. I'm gonna move in on building.
Yeah,
I
copy
think
that.
one's by me. Yeah, one
Copy.
spy is looking at the dead bodies. I'm gonna move and kill him.
Copy that. I'm taking. I got eyes on a target inside here. He's down. Inside the one where you need the body to open it up. Secure room, I guess. Oh, that's me. It's all good. Alright. Eliminating rifleman target. Alright, descending down. Gonna be heading down the stairs towards the northeast side. Still
Gotcha,
haven't.
right
I
behind
still
you.
got. No, I do. Eyes on drone op. He's yours if you can get him. He's moving up southwest.
I see him. I'm gonna go and meet him.
Copy that. Go and eliminate him. I'm gonna deactivate the turret on the north side. Turret is deactivated.
He's down.
Copy that.
Guy on marker A. I think he's on himself. I'm gonna go and take a shot and down him.
Copy that. I'm gonna go secure the main building, the main garage, and it's secured. Alright, clear compass. All good. Nice work. All silently. So, go grab some ammunition. Go ahead and secure just a bunch of ammo for all your weapons and stuff. I am releasing the hostages.
I
Alright.
think I'm doing good on the ammo.
I would do it just in
I'm just-
case.
How would that even work? Would I just go by the dead bodies and pick it up?
Yeah, just go by the dead bodies, or if you go into the garage, the dark green building on the east side, you should find a bit there, and you can pick it. You can pick some up in like there's some in a corner.
Sure. I saw one of the target dummies in the back. I was about to shoot it.
It's all good.
I swear there's a lot more here.
Sometimes there is. Sometimes there is. Alright. So, this building has a bunch of ammo in it on the north side of it.
I'm coming over. I think I'm good at ammo. The only thing I'm short of right now is just syringes.
Okay, perfect. No problem. Alright, so if you're good on ammo, you can head back up to the top part where you were at and go to the north entrance, where you took the heavy down.
Gotcha. I'm going right over.
Yep. You can also remove all your suppressors. Don't need suppressors on right now. Alright, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a course of fire for your rifle and your pistol. Make sure your weapon is in single shot mode.
Would that be down on the D-pad? I'm sorry,
Up.
I don't have any interface. Gotcha.
So, sometimes you might have to press it a couple times. You'll know if it's in single shot, if it just makes a little sound. If it makes like a longer sound, like a, then it's in full auto, and a little is in single. All right.
Single.
So, I'm going to go over the targets. I'm going to go over what I expect to see. After that's done, I'm going to go over and demo this once, and then you're going to get the chance to do it just right off the bat. I just want to see where your shooting skills are. So, for the rifle course, you get 10 targets to shoot. Targets. 1. You can follow me so you can see which ones they are. So, target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not necessarily in that order. 8, 9, and target 10.
Gotcha.
Those are all targets.
Saw the ones just leading down this road.
Yep. So, you can wait right here. So I'm going to do a demo. Here, come on back on your 6.
Oh, right there.
Thank you. Yep. Okay. So, aiming at these 2 targets, I'm going to show you what I expect to see. So, on this target, I want 3 shots per target, 2 body shots, 1 headshot. So, 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. 2 body shots in the center. Each shot's worth 2 points. Headshots are worth 3 points. So 7 points per target. Have a max of 70 points. So, a couple things to note. A shot on a line. If you shoot on a line, it is up to me whether or not that is in or not. It's not up to you. It's up to me. If I make, and I will be very fair with it, and I will say, okay, that's in, that's not. If you get a shot on the body and it's out here on the edges here, those are worth 1 point. So at least you still earn something. Whereas a headshot, if you miss, that's worth nothing. It's all or nothing for a headshot. So, max points on the target on the left. If you shot this target, for example, and did that, that's only 2 points on that target. You obviously lose a lot of shots. Or a lot of points if you miss. So, that's what I expect to see for target shooting. Now, come on back to the north entrance. And, okay. So you'll start on this line. What I will do is I will say, weapon ready. You will get your weapon, aim, and go first person mode, pressing your R3 button. When I say weapon ready, you can start looking at this target if you want to. So you can look here. I'll say shooter ready. You'll say yes, shooter ready, or yes, I'm ready, however you want, and then I'll say weapons hot. If I say weapons hot, it means it's time to start shooting. So, going through the whole thing, and you can watch me because there's a couple things for you to note. So, weapon ready, aiming, first person, aiming at my target. Shooter ready, shooter is ready. Weapons hot. Now, when I shot, I didn't move. I'm not moving. Move to get your next target. Take a steady platform, so stop moving. Take your shots. Now, I shot extra there for a reason. I'll show you why after. Target 4. Sprint up. Take cover. Now, you can shoot these ones in whichever order you want. I'm going to shoot bottom to top this time. Now, I have to reload there. I didn't reload before. So what would happen at this point... A second. There we go. So, you have to use all 30 rounds in your clip. If you... So if you don't, if you reload early, for example, if I had reloaded at that point, I would have missed the headshot on that one, plus all these 3 targets. So that's why I want you to shoot only the 3 shots per target. You can shoot at whatever distance you feel most comfortable shooting, as long as they're good shots. Moving up, going to the final target. Weapons clear. Reload. So let's take a look at how I did. So this one, I shot like this to show you. This one would be an example of what I would not consider in for a headshot. It looks like it's a little over the halfway mark into the 0, so that would only be worth 4 points. So 4, 11, 18, 25, 32, 39, 46, 53, 60, 67. Not bad. So, out of 70 points, I would like you to get 55 minimum, if possible. That is the equivalent of missing 5 headshots. So, ready to give it a shot?
Shooter ready.
Alright, so make sure that you're standing, not kneeling. You do all this standing. There you go. Okay, weapon ready.
Shooter ready.
Okay, I didn't say weapons hot.
Ah.
So come on back. Let's pay it. Just don't worry. We'll get through it. You're actually doing really good on time too. You're only at an hour and 8 minutes. So, all right, weapon ready.
Shooter ready.
Shooter ready. Okay.
Shooter ready.
Yep. Weapons hot. Sprint up to the cinder block.
Did I miss that? I did.
Oh, okay, good. You got it. Nice. Okay, back to first person. There you go. First person.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, I missed one.
No, that's okay.
It's a hard of iron sights.
So you still got the last target. I'm gonna let you shoot that target only because you didn't reload at the very beginning there. So go on up or shoot it from there. That's good. Okay. So 7.
I shot this. I shot this
14.
one twice in the middle. They're inside of each other.
I know. I can see it.
Okay.
That's why I said 7. Just 1 second. Give me a minute.
Did I get this one out? Yeah, I did. It's so hard from out there.
One moment. All right, let's count the points. So 7. 11. 18. 25 and 32, 39. I know this one was good. I know all these ones were good, so be 39, 46, 53, 60, and I missed one target there when I was counting, so 67. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good work. So it is obviously it is hard with iron sights, but that's the point of it. And keep in mind, a lot of your shots, for some reason, you made from like 30 or 40 meters back. You can get closer. Like this target, you shot from way back here, pretty much. You could have approached it and shot it from right here, for all I care. As long as you're making good shots, I don't care the distance. All right, switch to your sidearm. Come to this area. This is the pistol course, so same thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you the course, demo it once, show you some things, then you're going to run it. So, target 1, target 2, target 3, target 4, or you can do the other way. You also do a reload here. Again, I'll show you that. Target 5. Make sure you walk up and get on this line. Target 6. Do a reload. Cover. Target 7. Alright. So, I'm going to show you, I'm going to demo it for you once, show a couple things that you're allowed to do, and then you'll go ahead and do it. So, it's going to be the exact same thing as before. Weapon ready. I've got up, aiming first person only. Shooter ready. Shooter is ready. Weapons hot. Getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. Good distance. 1, 2. Shoot. Continue moving first person. I want to make my shot here. 2. Shoot. So, see what I mean? The bottom target there wouldn't count for a headshot. So you got to make sure that you're aiming up those shots right. So, target 3 and target 4. I'm going to do this one. Do a reload. Aim at the next target. Continue moving. Get to a target that you want, or a target distance, take the target. For this 6th one, step on this line. 2, 3, reload, get up to the cover, aim at your final target. Weapons clear. So, how did I do? Other than the one that I missed, so we're looking at 7. 14. 21. 28. 35. 39, because I missed the headshot on that one. 46. Not bad. What I would like to see is a minimum of 40. So the equivalent of missing 1 body shot and 3 headshots. The distances are a lot closer, so you don't have to worry as much about, you know, trying to make those long shots. So 40 out of 49 points. You'll go ahead. I will tell you when you're going to reload. So you don't have to worry about that as much. I will let you know when you have to do your reload and where I want you to shoot. Are you ready?
You mind if I just take like some practice shots right here? Right.
For like from to where?
Just at that little that block
Oh.
right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good.
Alright. Alright, weapon ready. Shooter ready. Okay. Weapons hot. Now, yes, it's slow in first person. I do that for a reason. So keep in first person. Don't
okay.
switch. Yep, don't switch out. It's slow for a reason. It's to force you to slow down.
I wish I could go a little faster in first person.
Once you hit max level, like level 30, then you can. If you increase your weapon mastery, we'll go over that afterwards.
Okay. Shoot this guy up front.
Reload.
Do I shoot this guy?
Yep.
Right.
Right. Keep going. Come on up. Just again, first person. Stand beside me on the line. I know it's slow, but don't worry. There again is for a reason. Stand on the line. A little bit more forward. All right. Take your shot. Your 6th target. Reload and take cover. Right, shoot your 7th target. Alright, weapons clear. Alright, let's see.
Pistol
So,
hindsights are
yep,
not
let's
good.
see how you did first. 4, 11, 18, 25, 32, 36. And this one, all the shots were in, so that's 43. So, not bad. Good work. 43 points. Not bad. Alright, let's head back to the helo. One moving. So, same thing with your callouts. The reason that I force you guys to do that in first person is you do move slower. When you hit the max level for your character, level 30, you get something called Weapon Mastery. So Weapon Mastery uses skill points to give you weapon bonuses, like handling, movement speed, or accuracy. That's why I move so much faster than you do, because I have max Weapon Mastery in my pistol and my rifle. It's also why I shoot more accurately. It does provide a benefit.
Ignore that.
Yep, that's fine.
Misclicked.
It's all good. I see how it is.
Stink bomb.
Traitor. Trying to kill your instructor already. My lord. Instructor and pilot seat. Yeah, you didn't see anything.
Right side one.
Good. Alright. So, good shooting, but again, same thing. Just slow her down a little bit. And again, you don't need to take your shots from that far away. Not for the shooting course. For the shooting course, I'm looking for quality of shots versus how fast you can do it. So, just make sure you can make those shots. But obviously with scopes it'll be a little bit easier, but that's why I get you with iron sights. Otherwise,
Since
not bad.
those pistol iron sights, man, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
they're hard. Keep it. Yeah, actually, it's kind of amusing. I'm better at, depending on the shot range, I'm better with my pistol than I am with my rifle in the field, which is pretty funny. All right. So, is there anything on this hill for you, other than these ruins?
There's
Nope.
a crate.
Okay, you can go ahead and get the crate. This is probably the hardest part of your BCT that you're going to be going through.
I'm a little scared, but...
Alright. Come on up. Okay, what I need you to do is find the patch of dirt and plant your tree.
A tree. Oh. Holly, come in northeast.
Good. You go ahead and plant your tree. I'm going to take this thing out if it spots us. Ah, it didn't. Damn.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, what this is an event that ran. This was a while. This is a couple years ago now. This is an event that ran from Ubisoft. Players were given some directions and instructions to find this spot. When they found it, they could plant a tree. It is my understanding, and it's my belief that this is still ongoing. I like to think it is. That when you planted a tree in this game, Ubisoft planted a tree in real life. So they took, however, because when you get this, you get this little stat for it. So I like to think that it's still ongoing and that they're still planting these trees. Are they? God only knows. But if you come back in a few in-game days, this tree will be completely grown, and it is very pretty to look at. It's always going to be on. It's always going to be on your map. So, and it'll persist for you, even if you go into a match or somebody else's world that doesn't have it done. You'll always be able to look at it. So
That's really cool.
you can come on right here. My tree is fully grown, so you can go there and face me. Thank you.
I'm
All
sure
right.
it's a syndrome, sorry. I'm just trying
It's all good. All right.
trying to pose here.
All good. I'm going to take a screenshot for you. Save that. Perfect. All right. That is the end of your BCT. That's it. That is the conclusion of it. A couple things to go over while we're still on stream. Number one, like I was saying to you, primarily slow down. That's it. So slow down. This is the milsim is designed for you to have the time to be tactical and make those good decisions, make those good shots, etc., etc. Just take your time. Callouts, fantastic. You did great. Obviously, there was a little bit of a hiccup there with the portion of when you're at the R&D center there, when you were trying to capture the HVT. We had a bit of a problem there. But I mean, you hit everything. Like you did a good job. You had like everything was pretty consistent. Main thing is just to slow down. But that is stuff that we can focus on and we can teach over time, and that you'll get more practice with the more you play with us. So for those reasons, I am more than comfortable with providing you a rank of Private First Class. Highest rank I can provide. And welcoming you into the milsim, and you, from what I can see, you would like your call sign 2B. So let's make sure I still have it. You still want it to be Navy?
Mhm.
That's good. All right. PFC, Private First Class Navy. Welcome into the MilSim. Good work. That is the conclusion of your BCT. 1 hour, 25 minutes. Ending the broadcast.